Good morning, I'm Jeff. I'm a Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 6709 North Denver Avenue here in Portland, Oregon. We're located at the front of the foundation, we're in the basement right up against the front foundation wall. Right on the other side of this, we head right out to the street. 4-inch cast iron cleanout will be our point of access. I'm going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. Currently have water running, and I'm zeroing the camera length counter right here at the base of the cleanout, and we'll refer to this spot as the point of access. Here we go. Alright, transitions here at 6 feet out over to 6-inch concrete pipe. Cast iron section there was looking good. And concrete pipe is generally the most common pipe to have root intrusion issues, so we'll keep an eye out for that on the way. Here at 28 feet, it transitions over to 6-inch PVC pipe. It looks like it's schedule 3034. Actually, I believe it's just standard PVC. Little short section right here, and then it transitions right back to concrete. Then right past this transition, it looks like there is an opening right here at about 29 feet. My camera has a tough angle on it because it's rounding a bend. I'm looking at the right side of the screen. There does appear to be an opening there, and it's a full-size 6-inch tie-in, which can indicate a party line situation. And then here at 30 feet, we've got some roots coming through the joint. Here at 61 feet, we've reached the main lateral on North Denver. I'm going to get the water turned off, and I'll reel back. It looks like really the main issues here are the possible party line tie-in at about 30 feet. There's a root intrusion right there at that same spot as well. But the concrete line itself, as well as the cast iron, both have excellent flow. There's no grade loss or a belly in the line anywhere. So this is an excellent candidate for sleeving or a pipe liner. Does not require any excavation and usually saves about 30% in repair costs. But I do highly recommend contacting the city to verify that that is a party line connection and find out what the city wants to do from there. In many circumstances, one or both people have to reconfigure their sewer line. In this circumstance, though, it does appear that this house would be the host, and which has the best chance of not having to reconfigure the sewer line. Okay, we're back here at the possible party line connection right around 30 feet. This is also where it looks like you've got some roots that are trying to come through, a couple different root balls here at this joint. So I do recommend a repair to fix the roots so those don't progress and become a big root ball and block the pipe. But if a repair has to be done at some point here to stub off the tie-in here from the party line, they're within a foot of each other, so you might as well do that repair when you're digging down to it, or do a sleeve. That's going to be the best option regardless in every situation here, because the line drains so well and there's a good clean out access. You might as well do the sleeve and save some money. And we have the neighbor flush next door. We do have a flush coming through that tie-in there, so this is a confirmed party line. And I will go out and locate this spot. I'll mark it with a white Y marking. I'll mention the depth and location. And I'm just going to do one marking right here, as this joint is only, again, barely a foot beyond that tie-in for the repair. So I'm going to go locate, find out where this is at, how deep it is. Alright, did a set of locates here, found the camera head right next to the power pole at the front left corner of the driveway. It's where the driveway meets the curb strip. Mark that with a white T. Basically, the marking is crossing over between the sidewalk and the grass curb strip there. 10 feet deep, and that's an even better reason to do a pipe sleeve, because that's a very, very large hole to have to dig. So, but again, you have to contact the city, find out what they would like to do here in this situation, as party lines are not allowed to exist anymore. They generally all have to be divided. But in this situation, this house does look like the host. I'm going to back up here just a little bit, do another set of locates. There were some power lines right over the top where I was locating there. I just want to make sure that my locates are spot on, as those can affect the locator signal. I'm going to do another, just to double check the locate right here at 26 feet. Other than that, I'm going to reel all the way back in. And yes, recommend a repair there to correct the root intrusion, and then to correct the party line connection. Apart from that, really the line itself is functioning great. We've got excellent flow to the main lateral, and the concrete pipe itself, apart from that one joint there, is in fairly good condition for its age. At some point down the road, 10-15 years, concrete does have a lifespan. You can see that the aggregate rock is showing through here. So at some point, likely the whole line is going to require a pipe sleeve or liner to fully update it. As it continues to wear, the joints will separate more and more likely to get roots and stuff in other joints as it goes on. But for right now, the root intrusion and the party line connection, those are the most important issues. Everything else would be deferred down the road. Again, probably about 10-15 years, the line will be ready for a update. Already did another locate here just to double check, and the markings are accurate. Just wanted to make sure the power lines weren't screwing with the signal. I got to check with the city. There is a chance. This one looks like it's coming up pretty much up this driveway, but it does kind of hug towards the far left side of it. So there is a chance the city may not like that configuration. I would say most likely they're not going to have an issue with that. As long as this house is the host line, most likely it's going to be allowed to remain in its current configuration. Just need to divide that party line and fix the root intrusion. So, but once again, the line is functioning properly at this time, despite the issues that were found. But I do highly recommend getting those taken care of, especially the party line. But the roots would be a good one so those don't grow and block the pipe at any point.